There we go. I just have to move around and it captures it. Cool. Gotta move my little chat out of the way so I can read it over here. Wish it didn't do that though. Yo, Hug Spray, welcome back. We're back at it. Fortunately, I don't know when to stop, but I still want that Secret Orb. And I was honestly debating it. But then I watched some Lazymattman, and I was like, man, I'm inspired. I'll give it a try. I was also, there we go. Just wondering, like, if I'm entering the streamer mentality. But hey, man, thanks for turning on noties. I appreciate that. I was actually, just, like, doing other things and thinking about the fact that I was just having a mental conversation of, like, a story I could tell, I guess. Like, I was sitting there thinking, oh, hey, I have a story from, like, when they did karaoke a while back. That could be, like, a pretty entertaining thing. And I just kind of, like, segueing it in my head. And at some point, I had to stop and think, should I stop thinking about it? Like, not give it any more, like, mental power? Because then I'll just be, like, reciting it when I actually get to say it, like, on the stream. And I was like, that's weird. Like, I feel like I can just say it and I don't, it won't feel any less authentic, you know? Secret Rock gives us our bomb back. Appreciate that. Not too sure where our secret room is, though. It's not looking like it's going to be that easy to find, unfortunately for us. Thankfully, we got basement 1 as a first floor, so it shouldn't be that hard to avoid any of these guys. But, okay, so the story in question. I went to karaoke when I was in high school. And at the time, I listened to, like, a good amount of, like, alternative rock. Mostly in part to a YouTuber that I watched called Funky. For his outro, he had a lot of, like, alternative rock, indie rock, that's what I'm trying to say. He had a lot of indie rock. And I remember before that, I was, like, really into hip-hop, like, in middle school. Mainly, like, a lot of, like, older stuff. Because I would watch those videos, I would be like, new hip-hop versus old hip-hop. And they'd always, like, you know, glaze the older generation. You know, rightfully so, because they're really good. But going into high school, I started watching this YouTuber. Because I played a lot of TF2 when I was younger. And as his outro music, he would always put, like, little snippets of, like, just random songs. And I felt like every single one was a banger. And so through him, I ended up finding about Weezer, which, if you don't know, is just this little, like, alt-rock band. They have a song in Fortnite. That's probably from their most popular album. So, you know, they're not, like, super unknown. Like, I think they're pretty popular, but it's mainly considered, like, I don't want to call it loser music, because I listen to them. However, I'd be lying if I said that's not, like, a good description of it. Like, as a Weezer fan myself, you know? Okay, so back to the karaoke. I wanted to sing a song from one of their most popular albums, which is the Blue Album, their first album. But this karaoke place didn't have, like, any of that, you know? They had some Weezer stuff, and I thought, okay, you know, maybe I can just sing that instead. And this karaoke place, I should add, was, like, it was my first time being at one, and I had only seen it from, like, animes, and I just imagined, like, oh, they had these, like, little booths, and, like, you know, it's, like, made for smaller parties. No, it was just, like, almost like an auditorium filled with tables and just a big stage in the middle. And all I could think is, like, wow, it's a lot of pressure. That's the secret room. Oh my god, epic fetus. What is it with the explosive items showing up for me? I'll try not to kill myself this time. This one has a lot more control. Okay. But they had I think a singular song from Weezer. It was called Pork and Beans. And I had never heard it before, right? But I figured, hey, it's Weezer, I want to sing it. So I'll give it like an honest try. I attempted it, and the song itself wasn't that hard to follow along with. What really ended up getting me was the fact that it was like so corny in terms of like the lyrics. Like if I try to remember it off the top of my head, it was literally something along the lines of like, I'ma do the things that I wanna do. I ain't gonna take anything from you. And then like I think the hook was like, I'ma eat something or other with my pork and beans, because that's the name of the song. And I remember singing it, and I just felt like my ears like burning, because I really wanted to show off like, hey guys, Weezer's a cool band. Like, hey guys, the Empire's pretty cool. But I just remember singing it, and God, it was like so embarrassing. But the night did not end in like embarrassment, because eventually we got a don't stop believing, and there was like 4 of us on stage singing it, and you know, it ended up being pretty hype. Also, Strange Attractor kind of like providing so much value. It just attracts everybody to the crosshair, so we just get free hits. Wow. But that was the story I was thinking about, and you know, looking back, it's not that bad. I still listen to Weezer, but I've expanded my taste a little bit more. I actually thought about doing a thing like, I've seen some other streamers do it, where they'll be like taking music requests, and then they'll just be playing like songs in the background. I was like thinking about it, but I was like, I don't know how that would work. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to, because of like DMCA and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to like play a song and then like get fucking copyright striked. I think you're allowed to, but then it mutes the VOD, and I kind of use it to get my little clips afterwards, so you know, it's in the works. I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I'll do it. And if I do, I'll probably try it for like a stream and see how it goes. You know, I feel like we're starting new. I feel like there's a lot of room to try out new stuff and just see if it works. If it doesn't, we try something else, and you know, if it does, then we keep it rolling. So there's bomb running away from me. I actually want to get another synergy, because last time we've had 2 runs with Dr. Fetus, and both times they have ended in a tragedy. The first one, I got Brimstone bombs, and I didn't realize it was a luck-based thing. Hey, goat. I have a friend who always like prefaces like his comments with that, and so I went to read your name, and I thought you were him for a second. Luck down, damn. But then I seen the numbers, and I was like, wait, who is that? But thanks for popping by. I'm feeling a little goated right now, because we have a pretty good synergy going. I just lost my Mantle. Oh my god, I didn't see that spiky rock in the corner. Ooh. You know, as good as the run that I have currently, I have to remember that I am one... What the hell? Free arcade, kind of. Bam. You know, I feel like every time I think I've seen like every version of like a room, there's always a new one that just, I don't know, is hiding in the file somewhere. I think the ones that have shocked me the most when I ran into them is like, there was a room that was just full of pills and like a single rainbow poop in the middle. And then there was one that was like pills, but in like the shape of an upside down cross. And I think that was in Shoal, which would make sense for the imagery. Also, what's missing here? Oh, almost get myself killed there, because I'm really like that. And try to find my secret room, but no success so far. Okay, I really need to just play it safe. For the most part, I don't even need to move, because Strange Attractor will just like do most of the work for me. Okay, there's our secret room. A little bit of money, blow you up for extra deal chance, maybe get a nickel. No. But same. Oh my god, Planetarium? Planetarium? 1% chance, by the way. Terra too. That would be so useful if I didn't have a epic fetus. Does this work? No, it's overridden. But I can't reroll it, so we might as well take it. Maybe D100 ourselves eventually, and we'll actually have a purpose for it. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait for that thing to blow up. Skedaddle through really quick. Maybe we see our shop? No, so it's gotta be up here. Like, look at that. Also, I think we got a fat damage up right now, because I know Epic Fetus, or Dr. Fetus scales with your damage, but I don't know if Epic Fetus does. I'm sure that it does. It's probably like times 10 plus some amount. I don't know if it has a hard cap though. Let me just chill behind these rocks because I don't feel like dying today. Such a big explosion radius too. I'm a little scared that I'm just gonna hit myself by accident. I think the worst thing would probably be something like Mr. Mega, because now I would just have massive explosions and I don't have any protection against that. Yeah, let's see. I understand this is a character that's gonna take me like forever to do, but I mean, I feel like regular Lost really kind of prepares you for this. And I've gotten all my marks for regular Lost, so, you know, I think I just have to lock in, and more than anything, get lucky. Yeah, Garry or Monstro. Maybe Larry Jr., I don't know. Bighorn. Not exactly the fight we want, but we just took off, like, a big chunk of his health, so, you know, that is what we want. Okay, those orbs are kind of scary. No, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Come on, buddy, go down. Oh my god, he's too nimble. He's too quick. Okay, he goes down. Thank god. Alright. We have insane damage, so that's not a problem for us. What we do need is defense. More than anything, we need defense. I don't feel like going alternate floors just yet. Oh, you know what? I do kind of want to hit boss rush. Just because we have such, like, insane, like, stopping power right now. And I'm realizing that my goal is to do the Beast, which means we're going to miss out on some future floors with, like, the womb and all that. For a moment, I thought I was doing a Mother. And I was like, wait, did I just forget to grab knife pieces? You know, I should have just stayed floating in the mushrooms. Oh, man. You know what? I'm used to it. I'm not even gonna cry about it. Deck of cards. That's how we get holy cards. Oh god. You know what? That's fine. I've actually like reached inner peace because I've lost so many like explosion based runs. Honestly, that one wasn't even based on the explosion. I just skill issued so hard, thinking that little mushroom wouldn't pop up. Ooh, a free chest. Maybe we get a few bombas. We can bomb the room up here, maybe? I'm thinking it's up here. Burning basement. Probably not the worst thing we could have gotten. I think I'm a much bigger fan of this than the flooded counterparts. Just because those have so many flying projectiles. It's a nightmare to try to navigate it, especially as this guy. It's actually what ended the last run, I think. Killed one of the bomb flies, who then turns into a leech, who then turned into 4 projectiles that just ended my shit. I think more than anything though, I need to work on getting hit. Not getting hit, I should say. Just because a majority of the time I don't have a holy card. And I kinda need to work on that because I have no other defense besides that. Secret room, looking like it could be right here, maybe? Right here? No. Okay, that means it's probably up there. What a weird secret room. Or I guess my odds aren't that great of finding it, but still. Ooh. I almost got hit by that red fire. I know it was looking at me, just begging I would come its way. Okay. Right here. There we go. And for our hard work, what do we get? Money. A little bit of money. I guess we won't find another quality 4 like we did with Epic Fetus. I really like those items. I need to install a mod that makes the synergies for them work a lot more, because they basically just override everything. Like, it'd be cool if you got Brimstone Epic Fetus, and then that just gave you like Brimstone bombs, you know? It might do that. I actually don't think I've ever picked up both, but I have a feeling they would just override each other. Because you have like Brimstone bombs, but those are luck based, and I saw even with Perfection, it's not like a guaranteed launch. I actually had a scatter bombs last time with it too, and that just ended up completely just wrecking my shit. Okay, that might be a goal. I don't know why I'm choosing to go for the explosion route with the most fragile character in the game. Maybe I should put a little more thought into that. But I need to update the counter, because now we're up 1 death. And Curse of the Blind on my deal room. Just what I needed. Actually, maybe just what I needed. Maybe I'll go Angels. Mayhaps I don't feel like going Devils this time, you know? I feel like Angels provide a lot more defense. Maybe we get a Trinity Shield. Parasitoid? Holy moly. Actually, yeah, maybe I should consider the fact that we are playing Tainted Lost, aka Mini Sacred Orb guy, aka better items, no Mantle. And maybe we just bink a random good item, at least quality 3, you know? Certainly potential, but I shouldn't get too excited. Same thing could happen for Angels, and having homing just makes my life so much easier. Given that I'm probably not going to find Spoonbender, something like a Sacred Heart, which I don't think I've seen in a minute, would be very nice. No, I'm going to hide in the rocks. I figured I have an okay run going. I'm not going to lose it because of that. And I think Secret is right there. It is not. Where could it be? Maybe next to the curse room? Kid Boo. Oh my god. Ah, my tarot card. No. That's fine. I mean, I kind of just have this Emperor, but I don't think I have a use for it just yet. Not fiending to rush towards my boss room just yet. Maybe I get a little bit extra cash, make that shop worthwhile. Wheel of Fortune. Oh wait. It's probably here next to the shop. Now that I think about it. Now that I get a slightly better visual on my map. I feel like most of the time, right? When you go for your what do you call them? Oy. Your secret rooms, you have to like slightly gamble unless it's like a very small floor. Or you just have to like full clear like the rooms and make sure there's not like a wall that just prevents it from spawning there. Should be pretty easy fight for the Gurglings. Foot only takes care of 1, that's fine. We can handle a singular Gurgling. And we have Parasitoid, so we can definitely handle a single Gurgling. Okay, moment of truth. Do we go Devils? Do we risk it for the biscuit? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, both of those were pretty bad, but that's a little bit of conjoined progress. And you still don't have a bomb, but maybe I go into the shop. Maybe I grab a bomba, I blow up the door to my right. Yeah. Gotta make a little bit of a journey, but that's fine. There you go, we got a bomb. Put that out, blow you up. Boom. And we got a little bit of money and some chests that unfortunately we can't open. And I'm seeing a lot of red chests. I know for a fact I don't have left hand, so I wonder why I keep seeing those. Originally, I started this out wanting to do a brand new file. Because I was like, I have a lot of progress on my main one. And I didn't want to like just start midway being like, hey guys, I already have like a lot of characters like fully complete. But like, let's just get it going. And so I wanted to make a new one, but then I was like, I feel like it's a little bit like not as entertaining to watch because there's not as many unlocks, not as much potential for like cool stuff. And that's why I was like, I might as well try to do some Tainted Lost runs because I feel like it makes 1, good content, and 2, I do need to do it for my main file anyways. The beast is Tainted Apollyon. I wish you luck. I actually don't mind him. I think he's a pretty fun character. I haven't tried Tainted Apollyon though, so I don't know what he does. But the regular one, he was pretty fun to play. He was one of those that, while I was just working my way through completion marks, I had a pretty fun time with because I managed to break. There we go. Judgment. We can make some use out of that. Gotta get these little guys before they become an issue. There we go. Okay. Ooh. The thing almost hit me. Little boils. I don't know why they're called boils. They don't look like boils. Oh, you know what? Actually, they do. And the only reason I agree is because I thought of Fairly Odd Parents and that one character who was called like Boyle and he had one on his face. Yeah, I thought about it for a little bit. I was like, yeah, that kind of looks like him. Meat Cleaver. Not really that useful for us. I know can split like, oh my god, starter deck and member card in the same shop? Okay, wait. We have to get money. If we can get a starter deck, that's going to be huge for us because it just makes it easier for us to get holy cards, which thankfully we haven't had to use yet. We're just big chilling in that regard. But that can change in a moment, and I could easily get hit twice in the same room, and then boom, run's done. So where are we going to get money? We didn't have bombs to blow anything up with. I'm guessing my boss room. Hey, money. Wow. No enemies and just a room full of money. Okay, let's go get that starter deck. I just got blessed by Edmund McMillan himself, which really cool developer, by the way. I follow him on X, the Everything app. Stolen bit from Ludwig, by the way. But I follow. Oh, holy card! Wow, we take that with us. I follow him there. Yeah, he's really fun. Like, I love how many Qs and A's he does. Like, I think I even got a reply once, but I don't know. I didn't know what to ask because this was my first time seeing one of his little Q&As, and I think I just asked a question that had already been asked. But he did reply, which, you know, still very exciting moment for me. I think the only time I've ever messaged like another celebrity, quote unquote, was if you know Cheems, the little like Shiba Inu. He was a meme. I think not as much anymore, given that, you know, different era. But I messaged Cheems at the time when it was my birthday, and they replied "Happy birthday," and I remember being so excited because I was like, "Aw." I was a really big fan of Shiba Inus when I was younger. I mean, I still am. I love those little Twinkie-looking dogs. But I remember making it like a whole thing in middle school. Oh, like I had a presentation that I had to give, and I think it was like what future jobs I would want. And I remember just picking a picture of a Kabosu, which is the other one, Doge. Not the same as Cheems, by the way. I think the Cheems is actually called Baltz, which I think literally means like dog meat or something along those lines. But no, I picked a picture of Doge, however you want to pronounce it, and I just made it my background. And I remember the class ate it up, and I felt so like awesome about it. And afterwards, everybody who was going after me would keep like referencing back to that, and I felt like I had so much aura at the time. Not even like a word at the time, but I felt like I was that guy. There we go. Grab a little perfection. Grab a little bit of tears up. We have a holy card. And, ooh, these are all pretty good. I kind of just want Death's Touch, even though it is a tears down. Pentagram is fine. And so is the Mark. I don't think I really need the speed up. I think I would love having Scythes though. And Piercing. But mainly the cool Scythes. I don't know if I want a full clear, but I will, only because we got a Planetarium last time with a 1% chance. Do I take the Emperor with me? Whoa. Weird room. I'm thinking about that room in the mines that's full of lava and has flush in the middle. And it's supposed to teach you that if you use flush like on a room that has lava, it turns into obsidian and then you can walk over it. And it has some cool stuff at the end of the room. You know what? Let me open these, see if I get anything, and I'll stars out. Algaes. No. Get me out of here. I'll buy a bomb, since I still have the money for it, check out my secret room, cry about the fact that I cannot get members card, and see if we get something cool. If it's Dr. Fetus again, I'll flip. Another holy card, and a chaos card. Okay. What do I value more here? A free hit or an instant kill on a boss? I think I'll take the instant kill. I actually had never unlocked the chaos card until recently. And so anytime I seen the back of it, I always thought it was like Ancient Recall or what is it, Airwalk? And so I would never get excited. But now whenever I see the back of the card, I'm like, oh, it could be chaos card. It stays open? Well, I guess there's a cent in here I could grab. Thank you. But another thing that I wanted to do when I first unlocked it was go towards Gideon, because if you didn't know, if you use Chaos card on Gideon, you one-shot him, skip all the waves, and then you have a cross boost underneath him that I believe has like 2 items. Could be wrong. But I know it has good stuff inside, and it's supposed to be a cool little Easter egg. I will save my bomb, thank you. And I'll have Holy Card on standby in case I get hit. Okay, I got hit. God damn. Alright, you know what? That's fine. We have Tarot deck, we have Starter deck. We're big chilling. We will get another... Ooh, Justice. We will get another Holy Card. I'm not too worried. Use the world. And now we know we have a library, which we could go grab. Maybe get a little bit of a bookworm action going. And it makes sense that you only shoot a tier every now and then. Ooh, cross base. Donut machine in here too. But you get a little monocle. Wait. T100 is kind of cool, but I don't know if I want to give up my little stream of cards, because it's kind of the only thing that's keeping me alive right now. I might do it. It depends on what's in this treasure room. And also if we get a deal, because I want to be able to reroll into the devil pool. Oh my god, look at all those spiders. And brainworm, which I don't need. Tooth and nail is actually kind of useful. I think that gives us free access to curse rooms now, as long as I time it correctly. And a greed fight we kind of hope for, because we don't have any money anyway, so I don't know why I came in here. Let our spiders take care of him. We get a steam sale. Good for the future. Now I'm even more sad that I didn't get members card, but honestly between that and starter deck, I feel like starter deck just provides so much more utility for us. Especially if we blow up like mushrooms, we won't get pills anymore, and we'll just get a chance at a holy card. Which might be a little desperate, but hey, you know, we never want to shulk away from a chance to save the run. We're not doing too bad right now. We have holy card active, even though we can't see it. And we have a chaos card in case things get dicey and we get a boss we don't really want to see. 2 of diamonds makes us rich. And a free library. We just get to take all of these. Make this a devil room item. Good for us. And I'm tempted to take Book of Shadows, but I won't because I like deck of cards. Okay, so that's how we do it. Boom. Bomba. I won't die to you again. And the tower and the lovers. Okay, let's see if I can time this right. Invincible. Yes. Good show, by the way. I just finished up the first season. I know I'm very late to that, but great finale. I'm trying to avoid heavy spoilers. I should take the Bible? I mean, potential. I think I'll be okay though, honestly. Or I'm thinking about Satanic Bible too. But like, I don't know. I feel like starter deck is just providing so much value for us. Like, it's just a free card generator, you know? That's true, that's true. Okay, let me get one more charge out of our resident tarot deck, which I think I have enough. Yeah, it's 4 pips. And then I'll take double with me to the next floor, since there's no point in using Satanic more than once or giving a charge since we don't need the health. Or maybe I should take Book of Belial with me into it. True. I do have Twisted Pair unlocked. I do not have Incubus though. But big potential for greatness. We already got a little bit of the pull out of the way. Fortunately, all good items, but yeah, you know what? I don't want to deal with Bumbo. We'll Chaos card him. Brimstone bombs. That's funny. Okay, no deal. Let's go back and take our Satanic Bible. Kiss goodbye to Tarot deck. It served us well so far. And then we should be good to go. What completion mark should you go for right now? That's a good question. I don't know who you're playing, so I'll say do the Ascent. I feel like that one's pretty easy to do since you don't have to grab any story items. You know, just gotta make sure you grab that full card before you head into the mom fight. And honestly, the Dogma fight is so cool. I love the music that comes along with it. Just hearing the actual Dogma in the song goes insanely hard mid-fight. Okay. We are good to go. I've actually never fully understood Tooth and Nail. And it's pretty simple now that I've used it. But I've always been scared to just fuck it up. Because I'm like, yeah, oh, Tarot Cloth. Tarot Cloth. Boom. Now we have the full card rollout. Boom. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There we go. Okay, Death. We're just gonna pop it. Why not? Probably gonna get more. We have a really good card deck going right now. Which character should you play? If you want to have fun, I would say try regular Lost, because he's like the perfect mix of challenging while still like offering, like, you know, a little bit of fallback. And to be honest, I had so much fun doing his unlocks, especially Godhead. Like, as soon as I seen that little icon pop up, I felt like ecstatic. And I already said the story before, but I watched Northern Lion do it when Rebirth first came out, like 10 years ago. And I just remember like living vicariously through him, thinking, oh my god, I wonder if he's gonna make it. I wonder if he's gonna beat the run. Oh, my bad. In that case, try, honestly, you could do Kane. I feel like he's a pretty fun one too. Starting with Luckfoot just means for the most of the run, you're just gonna be rolling in consumables. Oh no! Oh, I thought I had Holy Card active. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. You know what? That's fine. I'm a little sad about it, though. It's such a nice stream of cards, and they were boosted by Tarot Cloth. Oh, no. You know what? That's fine. This is skill issue, the character. If I die, it's just a skill issue. To be honest, I think I could have dodged that. I was just a little bit lost in thought and kind of just watching how cool my scythe looked. I should pop this holy card. Gonna let the run end on envy of all things. No, thank you. Not even a shoop de whoop. I would have actually appreciated that for once. What killed me there? No, I know what killed me there. My lack of skill. And I did actually figure out what killed me there. Fruitcake. I had a broken mirror, and Fruitcake managed to proc, I think, Ipecac, or some explosive tier effect. And so while I was just sitting there thinking I had just cleared the room, one of them flew back to me, instantly murked me, and then I sat there in disbelief because I didn't understand why it happened. Okay, we live and we learn. Almond milk is interesting. I used to think this was like the worst item ever, along with soy milk. Because again, when I seen Rebirth, I would just watch Northern Lion, like every episode he did, and he would always just like shit talk these items. I think he would take them every now and then, but he would never be excited about it. But now I know, like, they can be so insane if you have the right build. Like, I don't have rock bottom unlocked, so I can't make something funny happen with a insane tier rate and then just keeping the damage. But I've had runs where I have like Bird's Eye and Ghost Pepper, and what else? It was Ocular Rift, and I was just shooting like an actual flamethrower of just destruction. Nothing could get past me, and I think that's the run that I ended up beating Delirium with. I really wish I could have recorded at the time, because I just remember thinking, holy shit, this is insane. And then I think I D100'd because I had the D-Infinity, and I ended up getting like a fast bomb, insane Doctor Fetus run, where it was just like a stream of bombs if I just like tap fired. I don't know if I ended up winning that, but I think I did, just because I was firing so many per second. There's definitely a soy milk run though, because they were coming out in like what looked like just an insane fire rate. I think I still have the clip, so I might post it. I just have to do a little editing magic. There we go. the belt. We like a little bit of speed. We want to be able to clear fast and clear well. Oh, Marcus Taylor joined. Who's this nerd? We are so back. Thanks for the roses. I always do that bit whenever we're just like messing around, but now I actually get to do it for reals. Uh-oh. Oh no! Okay. Damage is an issue. I just finished hyping up this item, but I do need just a little bit of damage to make this work. Hey, I appreciate it. I heard the boys oh wait. Yeah, dirty room, I can't use that. I heard the boys currently working on your Star-Lord things. Guns, I think. So that's pretty hype. We have a guy that I work with who makes 3D printed stuff, and he makes these little like articulated dragons, which I thought were pretty cool. But then I saw a TikTok. It was just somebody like complaining about that kind of stuff, like when you go to a market and it's somebody selling the same 3D printed articulated dragons. I was like, wait, no, don't be hating on the boy, come on now. But I guess if it's oversaturated, I can understand why it would be like a complaint from them. Wait, Isaac from the Binding of Isaac is here? Oh my god, big fan. Sorry I keep getting you killed. Will you sign my D6? I actually don't have any Isaac merch, and that kind of makes me sad. Because there's some pretty cool stuff. I've seen Edmund posted something recently where he was asking like fans what boss they wanted to see a figure of. And I said, I think it was either Dogma or Megasadan, because if you've ever seen the cover of a Danzig album, they have this really cool looking skull that kind of resembles Megasadan. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, like I'd love to see that in the game. Am I missing a room? Yes. Is it worth checking out? Probably not. But yeah, I think he ended up settling on Dogma, which makes sense. One of the cooler bosses in the game. Although, I don't think it's seen by that many people, because you have to like do a certain route. I could be wrong though. I mean, maybe I'm just speaking out of my ass. But the last time I brought up the game to somebody, they said that they hadn't tried all the DLCs and everything, because, you know, a little bit expensive, and I fully understand that, because it's, what, like 40 bucks when you get a Repentance that includes Afterbirth and everything else. Oh yeah, Baby Clone would be a cute one. You could probably make like a little plushie out of it too. One of those, what do you call them? Squishmallows? I mean, I'd like one of those. And Dogma, yeah. I think Dogma's the most popular one. He's just so cool. Like, just his name, his style, his design. He is that guy. Blow those guys up because I don't feel like dealing with that. And because we have the bombs. Also, Rocket in the Jar, I think, is one of the cooler synergies that you can get with a Dr. Fetus. You basically just get a portable airstrike, which I guess is just like a slightly less controllable Epic Fetus. But there's something cool about seeing the rocket fly towards the enemy. Oh, is there? That's pretty cool. Soy milk is tainted lost. I think yes. I think there's so much potential for the milk items. You're kidding me. What is it with these items showing up? Missile damage is drastically reduced. I don't want that, because it looks like soy milk just butchers it. So just have rockets that do absolutely 0 damage. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe I keep getting explosive items. I didn't even know that was in the crawl space pool. I actually don't know what the crawl space pool is, besides like, I just thought it was item room. Because that's mainly what I see whenever I'm going through there. I get quite a lot of crawl spaces. Oh, restock machine. And BOGO bombs. Just blow this up. Then you get some cash dinero. On sale battery and a Mr. Me. Actually kind of useful. I know he can steal items from angels and devils. I don't see why he would steal from devils, because they don't punish you for taking items. Ooh. Okay, I think getting Glass Eye is currently the difference maker, having that extra bit of damage is making me actually able to handle things. Ooh. I don't want that thing to pop right next to me. So from these guys, you're safe if you're on their sides, but not if you're like, or no, you're safe if you're above them, but not on their sides. It's because of the way they explode when you kill them. Yeah. Also, where is my secret room? I really thought it would have been right here because of all the connecting rooms. Could it be here? No. Worth a shot though. Ooh, money. Okay, okay. Maybe we can make that Mr. Me happen. I actually kind of want an active item. Yeah, alright, let's go. You know what? There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, he has quite a few uses, but I know one of them is stealing from the devil. I don't know how useful that is, like, exactly for us, because I don't know if him taking an item means that it makes them despawn like the rest, you know, a la Lost style. I might experiment and see, but I'm really hoping that he just gives me an extra free one if I try to take it. And if he fails, then, you know, no harm, no foul, I'll just take one anyways. Oh wait, I can fly now, Spectral. I forget. Oof, that's rough. Yeah, I'm a certified R holder. I will hold R and then run around, but I've started trying to challenge myself to take more niche items, just because I feel like if I always have good starts, then I won't improve in certain aspects. And it's fun to use some of the less popular items. Gives it a bit of a challenge, almost feels like a challenge when you start. Oh yeah, Capricorn's good. So once we get perfection, Loki's horn should be great for us. A little bit out of our control on where we're shooting afterwards, but it just means we're hitting multiple targets wherever we go. Also, these guys, I never liked them. They always shoot so quick. Like, they turn around like 180 style and just fucking snipe your ass. At Mach 10. Nice. Also, I feel like from all the stat up items, I think the most reliable one is Capricorn, because it gives you like pickups once you have it as well, no? Go get him, buddy. Yeah, yeah. He's just like me. Oh wait, Athame cleans up maybe? Maybe not. Don't spin. Okay. One down. Don't spin. Okay. I think Sausage is good too, because it gives you a DLM Planetarium chance. Oh, a little bit of a scary fight. Isaac from the Binding of Isaac followed me. I know that guy. I found pills. Still think it's a huge bonus that the game has like lore for the bosses. The story ones, I should say. Like, there's no lore for fucking Monstro, but like people like Dogma or Hush, like, ooh, scary. You know, another lifetime we die there, and I lose what is a pretty okay run. But I love the fact that Hush is supposed to represent Isaac when he's asphyxiating. That's why the room is blue. Delirium is supposed to represent when he's like dying and his life is flashing before his eyes. That's ooh, scary. That's why he fights all the bosses that he's seen throughout the floor. The Lamb is Isaac. I know that one for sure. Every time I watch a Mattman video, he reminds me, and I'm like, oh yeah, huh? Okay, wait. Scary room. To use these mushrooms to our advantage. None of these guys blow up, so we can just get an easy proc on that thing, and then we're chilling. There we go. But yeah, ooh, my reflection. You ended my run last time. I'll take you along though, because look at that range. Oh, this is weird. Oh, there's too much bullshit on the screen. Okay, this is me just holding down fire. Kind of crazy. I think I need some tier effect to make this not scare me as much, and then I can identify which ones are, you know, coming from me a little bit easier. Okay, so hide in the mushroom. You know, we don't have to deal with that. Where is my secret room, by the way? I don't know. To be quite honest, I'm not sure how Inner Child works. Oh, I paid a cent to go in here. Whoops. Blow you up. I don't think I've unlocked that item yet. I have, like, I want to say an okay amount of Isaac knowledge, but, like, I'm not insane no crazy mode. I think the ones that I really end up lacking in are, like, Repentance and Up. Oh, yeah. Well, easy room for us. Usually a harder room. There we go. Nice. Okay, where is my shop? Because I really want to buy some things. I have the available dinero. Okay, this run's kind of picking up. The insane range from Broken Mirror is making it really easy to clear rooms right now. Maggie's Faith does nothing. That's fine. Hide in here. These guys can't do anything about that. Just have a massive aura around me. Seems like an amazing item. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I do want to try to unlock everything. Eventually. But so far I put off, I think, Jacob and Esau. I don't have all of the Tainted characters yet. I think the one I'm probably going to try to go for after this, well, the goal is get Sacred Orb. And then maybe do a little bit of Lilith, because I do want to get Incubus. And I think that would make my life just a little bit easier. I also want to get Rock Bottom, because I feel like that can provide so many easy breaks if you just get it and then get something like Soy Milk after. I got a Damocles recently, which I'm really hoping shows up, because from what I've seen, that item is just insane. Greatest Jacob and Esau. Oh boy, greed mode. I'll give it a shot. I managed to get a run recently with them that ended up taking me to Delirium. And before that, I had some insane runs, but I really was not fully understanding of the, hey, if one of you dies, you both die factor. Okay, wait a minute. How does this work? Does it even work? We have Soy Milk. Did I just ruin the run? Well, we're like a ceiling fan right now. See how it goes. Okay. I don't hate greed mode. I just do not have the biggest affinity for it because it was my last mark on regular Lost. And I'll just be honest, it took me a lot longer than all the other runs, and I started becoming a hater shortly after. So could this be a secret room? Oh, whoops. No, it just looks funny. But yeah, it's not terrible. I know you can get some pretty funny breaks, but I kept like getting too ultra greed, and I felt like I was underpowered every time. But just a skill issue, honestly. I didn't realize that you could stop the button in the move for free as a Lost, and so that ended up being the run winner once I figured that out. Okay. Mom's Knife is insane. Jesus. I think if you could only pick one item to beat the game with, Mom's Knife is just that item. It's so ridiculous. Like, times 6 damage when you charge it a third of the way. You can press the button in the middle for greed mode to stop the wave without taking any damage or losing Mantle. So even if you don't have Mantle and you click the button, you still end up stopping the wave, but for free. Which very useful, because I always thought, like, if I lose Mantle, I'm not going to be able to stop it. You know, rookie mistake. But once you know that you can just stop it anytime you lose Mantle, you just have to survive the current wave and then you're chilling. Yeah. Another thing I couldn't figure out was if there's like a penalty or oh shit, like a bonus for clearing all the waves like in a row. Like I don't know if I got extra cash or if I got less if I paused it, but I figured I might as well just pause it, not risk it. Don't want to lose a good run just because I felt like I could take one more wave on. And then I managed to do a little bit of research afterwards, and it seems like there's no penalty that I could find out about. Athame putting in the work. Athame with perfection. Ah, if only I had Mom's bag. I would like a little bit more speed. I think the only thing that could really save this run here is some kind of defensive item. Because our damage is great. We're able to charge our knife, I just realized, without any charge bar. So we just shoot it out like immediately. Thank you, almond milk. Being the goat. Secret room, potentially right here. No, okay. So would it be, oh no, yeah, it can't be there. We'll figure that out. These little guys, worry about the exploding one. Don't die there. To the little turrets. Actually, don't know if they have a name. They probably do. There we go. Handle those guys. Mom's knife. Soy milk. On paper, it doesn't sound amazing, but it's pretty good. Just got the doctor. Yeah, I've been... Ooh, analog sick. I've been plagued by, what do you call it? The fetus in the jars for like 3 runs now. They just always make a guest appearance. And I don't know why. You know, I don't think it's weighted. Oh my god, I walked into him. Oh no, I died too, man. Hey, twin! Twin! Hey! You know, I was actually doing it just for you. Because I was like, oh man, you know what? I feel like, you know, he just wants to... He's gonna restart a run, and I want to be there for him. Oh, fuck. Well, rip Mom's knife. Honestly, I'm okay with that. I like the synergy with soy milk and just Loki's horn shooting out tears everywhere a bit more than the knife. But I think I was just praying that I get some cool tear effect that would just make it insanely busted. Yeah, man, I got you. Oh! Okay, wait. We've been rewarded for our deaths. I hope you got a cool item too, because I just binked Tech X. Holy moly. Okay, this should be enough to carry us for the first few floors. I think even just 1 damage up is enough to just make us broken, and at least cruise for the first few. Take care of this little guy. Surprised he didn't open up a secret room there. 9 volt would be nice, if I get the money for it. For my... R to reset? Yeah, if you hold down R, it just restarts the run. Luck down. Damn. You know, that's fine. We feel lucky enough already. I know there's a mod that's supposed to make it so you can quick restart. And I tried doing it before, but I couldn't figure it out. And so I was just like, oh well, you know, at least I think I have it. Luck up. Health up. Ooh. Always pop your perks. Blighted open fight. Very easy. Just gotta circle this guy around, avoid the Brimstone. Give it that full charge. Maybe if we get a fat tears up, that could also help with our damage. Use Mascara, probably be the best thing we could get because we want a little bit of shot speed down. So things stay in our beam a little longer. Range is fine. Thank you, Big Floppa. I'm a big fan of Floppa. Now we're on to our next floor. Okay, I don't think I want to go Devils. I think this is an Angel run. I want homing with Tech X, because then the laser does a weird little squiggle to hit all the enemies. And I think even if I got like Mom's knife, Tech X, it wouldn't be as cool. And we want a little bit of cool factor. We go straight to the boss, it's Plum. You know, a little scary still. Always a little scary to fight Plum. Especially when she does this little move. Oh my god! No way. Oh no! You know what? I'm a little mad about that one. I think I could have lived there. I think I shot her and I really threw her off course. I think I'll probably leave Plum Food as my last unlock, because I don't think I can survive her long enough to not die. Aw, man. Tech X. It was so goated. Really just a skill issue there. I got greedy. I thought, oh, I could probably take whatever boss I take. I was mainly hoping for like a Larry Jr. I could just absolutely melt. Wait for first item. Oh, that's goated. Use it to absolutely cheese the hell out of a sack room. Get some free angel items. God's Flesh. Sure. I think they're supposed to buff this thing, so when you step on enemies, they don't explode into like tears afterwards. Because right now, even if you like shrink a guy, I think I can just squeeze him, and then he'll just go down. But I think enemies who explode into tears still do it right now. Put you out, put you up. Bam. Very nice. And this is not worth doing, so let's just blow you up. Flat penny is a trinket to start off with, so we'll take it. Range down. Not that great for us. Hey, twin! Yeah. I died to Plum. Unfortunately, I can't blame anybody but myself. Hey, it happens. Even on the best run, sometimes you just get binked by something, you know? But hey, maybe in the next run, even more insane wacko mode. You just gotta survive. Yeah, I don't fight her often. Or at the very least, I don't think I fought her enough to be used to it. Like, I just try to avoid shooting her when she's doing her little, like, flying around move. Because I don't want to, like, throw her off course. Famine is our first fight. But right now, I was trying to not do that, and so I was just sitting in the corner waiting for it to fly by. And then I just got absolutely boxed like a fish. I was the fish in the barrel that she shot. Oh yeah, you get a R key, I think, for holding it down. Which, insane for unlocks. Because you can just restart a whole run while you're already goated. I've actually used that to get like Dark Room and the chest on one run. And it is a little bit of a time commitment, but you're basically just guaranteed victory because there's no way you lose when you're that strong. Grab our cube of meat, and we keep going. Scared hearts. Oh yeah, those are funny. One of those like sticky nickel type of items that doesn't do like a lot, other than like a little bit of flair when you're playing. So Curse of Darkness, not the worst thing ever. Maybe if I see spiders though, I'll be a little more scared. Oh no! Get away from me. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We made distance. That was the most important thing there. Ooh, there's options and school bag. Both items I really want, but I doubt I'll be able to get. I think we need any kind of stat up right now. Because right now we're still running on base tiers, base everything. And God's Flesh, while useful, is not going to carry us hard enough. At least not past this next floor. And we got Cube of Meat, so we're still like doing just alright in everything else. Oh my god, the D6. Okay. I think that's enough for us to win. I shouldn't say that because I've said that before and we've ended in a very big tragedy, but hey. Oh, very nice. Wait. Planetarium? Holy moly. Okay, wait. I gotta find a key. I should have enough to buy a key. Oh, shop. Please have a key. I didn't even remember to look. No key. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 1% Planetarium chance, though. Good things are happening. I really want oh, right. We have a flat penny. Okay, that's our key right there. What are we hoping for? Terra, Uranus, Pluto, Mercurius. Not really what we want. Jupiter. Not really what we want. I don't know if I get another roll, but I'm definitely going to try. Battery in the shop. Beautiful. Okay, okay. Mercurius. Wait. Uranus or Terra or Pluto. Boom. Saturnus. I don't know if I get another roll, so I'll just take it. It's a little bit of offense, which we appreciate. We probably could have gone for more, but I don't want to not have a roll now that we have a d6 for our eventual deal. And you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind this item. Gives us something to handle, like enemies that get a little too close to us, especially early on. Some of the tiers are going to have the God's Flesh effect, so that's even better. Look at that. Just full clears a room for us. Blow up this Binted Rock. Get the secret room along the way. Bunch of black cards that we don't need, unfortunately. And grab a key and go. Okay. Looks like we will definitely have a roll for the boss, which is great. I was gonna say, what was my item room? It was D6. But yeah, it looks like we have exactly enough for a boss roll. Okay, let's get it. Duke of Flies, easy fight. This is what we wanted. No baby plums this time. Okay. Do I just lock in devils? Sure, let's look inside. Dark matter. Definitely tempting, but I think I can go for more. Abaddon. Very tempting. Yes, we take that. Take Lost Coin for a little bit of luck. And I think that's about as good as the floor we can get. It is vanilla. I have a few mods, but most of them are just visual, like showing certain things like Planetarium chants. Ooh, a Bible. A Bible? A library. I think the only one I have that isn't vanilla is giant props, but those are kind of rare, so they don't really like show up often. But I think they're cool. They add a little bit of a fun goodie bag type of feeling. You know, if I see one, I feel cool. I am also on Repentance. Repentance, I believe, yeah. Might be Repentance Plus. I don't know how to check. Wait for this guy to pop up. Absolutely own him. And 48-hour Agony is very good to know, because that means we'll have 2 or 3 rolls whenever we need it. Oh, okay, wait. That was huge. God's Flesh shrunk that guy, and when he died, he didn't blow up. Okay, that's what we want. Loki's Horn, making another guest appearance. Do I want you, though? No. Contagion is good. And then I'll leave the battery in case I need it, but we'll definitely check for Secret Room right here. Maybe we get the Infinity? Or, you know, we just get a few mushrooms. I'll blow these up, too. Bam. Bam. Shot speed up. Very nice. Shot speed up. Full health. I don't know how you unlock core spells, but I want to, just because I think it's funny how he gets so excited when he says those. He's like, lock up! Like, he sounds so hyped for it. Like, hell yeah, man. I gotta look up too. Okay. Looks like champions still explode, so that's good to know. Boom. Okay. I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to end it after this boss, but I'll probably be on later. Definitely gonna try to continue this run because it feels pretty solid, and there's no better feeling than having a D6 on your run because it just gives you so much control over your rolls. Okay, Mega Fatty fight. Hopefully not too difficult. Gotta focus up just a little bit. Oh, don't like that. Oh, don't be doing all that. Okay, owned. Get growth hormones, love that. Perfection, great. All right. Oh, that sucks, dude. Yeah. No, starting with D6, one of the best feelings. Really feels like the bread and butter of the game. Like, if you could just play Isaac with D6, I think I'd still have my fun. And Mega Satan on Tainted E for horse pills. Good to know. I'll probably try to do that maybe after I die on this run, which I won't, if I'm lucky. But thank you for dropping by. It's gonna be all for right now. Probably be live later, maybe at the 7 to 8 o'clock time. All right, peace.